Thanks for listening to Car Talk. Now, for conversations that are actually worthwhile and you won't hear anywhere else, try out the NPR One app for your phone. This week, find Guy Raz's exclusive interview with TED curator Chris Anderson, where they discuss the TED phenomenon and the secrets to giving a great TED Talk. Find their conversation by searching TED Radio on the NPR One app, where you can also find stories from your local station and more great podcasts. NPR One is on your app store now. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Tire Rack. Since you're listening to Car Talk, chances are you love cars. Okay, you tolerate cars. Well, whether you love cars or not, Tire Rack loves cars and car tires. TireRack.com has more than 1 million tires in their warehouse, so you'll never get talked into buying a tire that's not right for you. They'll make sure they get you the right tires for your car and how you drive. Even better, when you buy your tires from TireRack.com, you can have them delivered to a recommended installer near you in as little as 1 business day. TireRack.com. Find, deliver, install. Broadcasting this week from the Sonia Henny Tutu department here at Car Talk Plaza. It's come to our attention that there are a lot of people out there that don't know what we mean when we say Sonia Henny's tutu.
Well, that's too bad, isn't it?
What do we mean? What do you call those kinds of expressions? That's a
just
an exclamation.
I like that. An exclamation. I mean, it's like, no kidding.
Right, exactly.
Well, I'll be.
Right.
Or if you were more sophisticated, you'd say, indeed.
Indeed. Well, it's
Did you ever meet anyone you liked who used the word indeed?
Indeed, I have. Well, that's what Sonia Henny's tutu means, except it's Norwegian. We like to add a little international flair to the show.
Everything
is
being internationalized these days.
I didn't know tutu was a Norwegian word, but I guess...
I asked my son, who's very bright, I thought, how do you say tutu in Spanish? And he said, dos. So I gave him a knuckle sandwich, and that was it.
Hey, I guess you don't have any mail to read, so we'll just go right on.
Well, I do, actually. Here's a letter from the Hubbard Exempted Village School District. I don't know what that means. From Hubbard, Ohio. Dear Click and Clack, or Mr. and Mr. Magliozzi, we are members of the Period 9 Senior English class at Hubbard High School.
Oh, I know.
High school.
They want to take us to task for our misuse of the English language.
No. You'll be interested to hear this. Our teacher, Mr. Rick Williams, is a fan of your show, and he decided that listening to your show would be an excellent way to expand our vocabulary. Expand. The purpose of the letter is twofold. The real purpose is to request that you guys tone down the level of vocabulary used by you and your callers on your otherwise fine program. If you happen to read this on the air, we are afraid that our teacher will make us listen to your show each week, thus forcing us to learn more vocabulary than ever before. Why, just last week's show gave him over 20 words for us to define. Words like spew, deflector, derogatory, cappuccino, requisite, elusive, syndrome, pall, ratty, gross, tack, tangentially, pervasive, pungent, akin, dowdy, emote, plethora, obfuscation. We said all these words. Wow. This is way too much work. Don't encourage this guy. Don't you know that prom night is this week and graduation's only a month away? Rescue us or we will boycott your show. Sincerely yours. You got a minute? Jeannie Altman, Giulio Campana, Amy Coral, John Eggert, Brian Erb, Jaime Filo, Ryan Florek, Kerry Friedman, Sherry Fye, Kim Gladora, Jennifer Handel, and
who's the last one?
Mr. Rick Williams, the teach. So lighten it up a little bit.
I don't use any of those big words. I don't even know any of those words.
Evidently, maybe one of our callers must have used them. I don't know any of them either.
Well, anyway, if you'd like to talk to us, our number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Kim calling from Durham, North Carolina.
Hi, Kim.
Durham, how are you?
Good.
What's up?
Well, I'm hoping you guys can help solve a debate my husband and I are having about one of my driving habits.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Good.
I'm sure we can.
I drive a manual, and whenever I come up to a stoplight, in order to take my car out of gear, what I do is simultaneously hit the brake and knock the stick shift into neutral without using the clutch.
Yeah.
My husband says I should use the clutch, but I say if it doesn't grind or resist too much, then why do I need to use the clutch?
Well, it won't grind because you're not engaging but disengaging.
Wait a minute, don't use big words like disengaging. Is that one on the list here? Derogatory, deflector, disengage. Yeah, leave that out. Well, wait a minute now. How important is it, before we just blurt out what we think the answer is here, how important is this to marital bliss?
Are you willing to give up this practice?
I mean, is this just a simple little thing, or is this does the whole marriage hinge on the answer to this? I mean, is he the kind of guy who's going to say, "I told you so"? Are you the kind of woman who's going to say, "I told you so"? I mean, do we have to be careful, or can we just blurt it out?
Well, it'll make for a more blissful marriage while we're driving.
Uh-huh.
So I'm
okay, so I mean, you sound pretty calm about it all. I mean, this is not a trauma in your life.
Well, no, I've been driving this way for as long as I can remember.
How many cars have you wrecked?
How many transmissions have you had rebuilt? Is this so ingrained that there's no chance that you could stop?
Are you beginning to get the hint here that we're not on your side?
That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, your husband is right.
Oh, no.
And as is often the case, he's right, but he doesn't know why. I mean, I run into that situation with myself all the time. I know I'm right, but I don't know why.
Yeah, even when other people have really good reasons for knowing that you're wrong. Yeah.
Standing your ground is important.
I mean, he's partially right, because you might be doing some damage, but you might not. And what you said was, if it comes right out or doesn't give too much resistance, that was the key. The answer is, if it gives any resistance at all, you're wearing stuff out.
Yeah, you're doing damage to the synchronizers in the transmission. You don't want to do that. And even when it doesn't really give you resistance, it's probably not good.
Okay.
I mean, I did it in my own car. Because I remember that clutch I had in my Pontiac? You needed two legs.
I
was thinking of having another leg somehow attached so I could push on that clutch pedal with 2 feet.
Wasn't that a clutch, huh?
That was a killer. And just the thought of stepping on that pedal any more than I had to was enough to make me adopt this habit, this bad habit that you have. Yeah. And I did it for many years.
And the truth is, I mean, it's not the end of the world. You're not doing irreparable harm. You're not going to wreck.
Oh, yeah, she is doing irreparable harm. But, I mean, you are going to wreck the transmission.
No.
It's just a matter of when.
If you really don't feel like stepping on the clutch, here's what you can do next time. Your husband's not listening, is he?
No.
Good. Don't tell him this. Here's what you do. Before you do it, before you just push it out of gear, rev up the engine a little bit. And as you rev up the engine a little bit, you'll notice that it pops out almost by itself if you're just leaning on it. So you're not putting any stress on anything because you've matched now the speed of the engine and the transmission. And if you do that, you will not be doing any damage. So don't even tell him you called us. And next time he says don't do that, you can explain to him that you're not doing any damage because didn't you notice, hon, how I revved it up a little bit because I was matching the speed of the engine and the transmission so that the synchros aren't getting anywhere. And he'll be flabbergasted.
Yeah, that'll buffalo him
That'll
for a while.
Shut up the bum, won't it?
Yeah, that will work.
Of course, by doing that, you won't really prolong the life of the transmission all that much. You'll still wreck it, and you'll be wasting gas to boot. So disregard everything my brother said. And the truth is, the right thing to do is to really step on the clutch pedal when you're going to disengage.
That is the right thing to do.
So if you want to do the politically correct thing, Kim, step on the clutch. Everyone's doing it these days.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. I'm sorry you called. See you, Kim.
Good luck.
Thanks for your help.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hey, guys, it's Richie D'Amato calling you from Ashland, Oregon.
Richie.
How are you?
From Ashland what?
Oregon.
Ashland, Oregon.
There's something in Ashland that for some reason...
Known for the Shakespeare Festival.
Well, the Shakespeare Festival.
Shakespeare Festival, yep.
Do you know that Shakespeare was Italian?
Of course he was Italian. Everybody was Italian.
Oh, man.
No. Well,
all right.
Evidently, there's some Sicilian historian that has has proof that Shakespeare, whose real name was Gettalancia, throw a spear, was really Italian and emigrated from Sicily where there was some kind of political turmoil, and moved in with relatives, Guido and
in the basement,
and whomever,
in
England,
and
of course learned English in the process. But he was, and that's why
learned it so well. that he wrote.
No, but he
wrote them all in Italian.
Wrote them all in Italian.
Oh.
And Father Guido Sarducci translated them. But you'll come to realize that in the coming months, when the truth comes out that he really was Italian. Well, I mean, John Cabot, who the English claim is one of their famous explorers, of course, was Italian, too.
Oh, that's right.
He's right. His name was Giovanni Cabotto. See, he's laughing. He's laughing. All right, you'll stop laughing.
I can see it now. If we think of all the Shakespearean plays, if you translate them into Italian,
Merchant of Venice. I mean,
Merchant of Venice.
Like, for example, which play would be "What's the Matter for You"? Much ado about nothing.
I
do. Yeah, much ado about nothing. You got a problem with that?
Anyway, it's been great talking to you, Richie.
Hey, take care.
Yeah, so what do you want to talk about?
Well, here's what I got. I have a Ford pickup. It's an F-350, and it's got the Power Stroke diesel in it.
Whoa, man, you're a real man.
I'm moving
Man,
Do you have hair growing on your back? Because that's a sign of
my ears, too, these days. But
Wow, an F-350. Wow.
Now, I got 35,000 miles on the truck right now.
Mm-hmm.
And up until 27,000 miles, I never burned a drop of oil in the truck. Changed the oil every 3,000. Everything was great. Of course, I couldn't leave well enough alone. So I decided that I was going to install a remote dual filtration system with synthetic oil, because this sounded like, you'd never have to change the oil. It filters down to 1 micron, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what are you, retired?
No. I just thought it would be a good idea.
Sure, and you had a weekend that you had nothing to do.
Yep.
And we know that you're that kind of meddling type because you bought a diesel in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't leave everyone else is happy burning gasoline, not Richie.
Well, I carry a lot of groceries.
I was going to say, you really don't have any good reason to have a diesel, do you?
Absolutely none.
Absolutely none.
Right.
Absolutely none.
All right, so it's burning oil to the tune of how much?
So it's burning oil now to the tune of a quart every 1,500 miles. And in addition to that, it stinks. I mean, it's blowing out a real acrid, strong odor, which of course it had some, but now it's unbearable. And it also blows a lot of smoke under acceleration, which it never did before.
Really?
So, yeah. So, I called the guy who installed the system. I didn't do it myself. And he says, his response to me was, engines are like people. Every engine's different. I don't know what to tell you. Click.
Click.
That was his response.
The click. Yeah, the click was the most.
Busy.
Well, what viscosity synthetic oil are you using?
I'm using 5W40.
Geez, I found, I don't know anything about this, but I'm going to make something up. I have found that the synthetic oils, even though they say they're 540 or whatever, are thinner than, that's one of the ways that they get improved mileage and all that stuff that they claim, because they're less viscous.
Right.
They create less drag between the crankshaft and its bearings and
So that's easy to do. You just put different numbers on the can.
Right.
Is that how they do it?
So what I think is happening here, and I would be willing to bet that all of it is related to the synthetic oil, and I would switch back.
Switch back.
Yeah, why not? You've already wrecked the engine, maybe.
Well, I've got 1,000 miles left on warranty.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the second you drive in with that howdy doody oil filtration system,
forget it.
They're going to void your warranty. They're going to send an email to every Ford dealership on the planet. It says when Richie comes in,
throw him out.
His warranty is void.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, anything you do like that voids the warranty. You've got to make sure you have quick disconnect couplings on all those things. So you can whip that stuff right off, go in for your service, and then put it right back on in the parking lot. So at this point, I think your only hope is to switch back to natural oil and whatever they call for in the book. And I'd be willing to bet that the consumption will diminish considerably, and the stink will go away. You can leave the filtration system. I don't think that hurts anything.
Okay.
But I'd get rid of the synthetic oil.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason that you need to use synthetic oil just because you have this remote dual filtration system, whatever the heck that is.
No, you thought you were going to I mean, those oil changes come up awful fast and furious.
Yeah, but see, that was the attraction of the synthetic, because what they recommend is that you don't actually ever change the oil.
Right.
Yeah, I think that
was the attraction.
That may be okay for a gas engine, but diesel engines really punish the motor oil.
Mm-hmm.
And
you fell prey, I'm sorry to say, to not having listened to Delbert Joyner's grandfather.
Right.
Who?
The stingy man who spends the most. Because you tried to save a few bucks on oil, which what does it cost? 90 cents a quart?
We don't know who Delbert Joyner is, nor have we ever met him, but this is one of those, pieces of folklore that we got from a friend of Delbert, who, when asked to carry in a load of firewood by his grandfather, tried to load 20 pieces in his arms and walk from the woodpile to the house, and in doing so, managed at one time or another to drop each one of the 20 pieces. And when he finally reached the house after this half-hour odyssey, his grandfather said, you could have carried a few pieces at a time in. It is the lazy man who works the hardest.
I can empathize with that.
Yeah. So get rid of that synthetic oil, Richie, and your
it.
problems will go away.
All right.
Now, we know we're going to get a lot of nasty mail from all the synthetic oil manufacturers, but we get lots of nasty mail from everybody. So what do we care?
Doesn't bother us.
Doesn't bother us at all.
Doesn't bother me because the synthetic oil is $7.95 a quart.
Stick with the $1 a quart stuff. See you, Richie.
Take care.
Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, look, are you ready for your puzzler hints?
Of course I'm ready.
All right, fill in the blank. All of your wives eventually leave you because they have blank taste.
Yeah, I know that one. Good taste. Good.
Well, that too, but I was looking for expensive.
Oh,
Here's the next one. You remember your old 74 Caprice Classic convertible?
do I ever.
Well, that car got about 6 miles to the blank.
6 miles to the engine rebuild. Or to the quart of oil.
No, 6 miles to the gallon. Anyway, the puzzler was about a very expensive gallon of gas.
An ordered universe, whenever he hears us say it. This is NPR.
We want to thank one of our sponsors, Living Essentials, maker of 5-Hour Energy Shots, for their support of the Special Operations Warrior Foundation, a 4-star rated charity that provides college educations to the children of fallen special operators. Now through July 31st, a portion of each sale of specially marked Cherry Extra Strength 5-Hour Energy benefits the Special Operations Warrior Foundation. For more, go to 5hourenergy.com. Hi, we're back. You're listening to Car Talk with us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to talk about cars, car repair, and the answer to last week's puzzler.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
Well, I did preface last week's puzzler with the statement that you would probably know more about this than just a casual listener.
Well, I remember when you gave the puzzler, which I don't remember at the moment, it seemed to me that the answer was so obvious that it couldn't possibly be right. But I don't even know what the question was, so let me go again. Tell me again, and I'll tell you what I think the answer was.
I was on holiday recently, and I figured that would tip you right off, because I haven't gone anyplace. And I found my car in need of petrol. Anyway, I was on a secondary road, and I pulled into one of these self-service gas stations, just like tens of thousands of self-service gas stations around the country. I pulled up to one of the many pumps, that they all have, and I absent-mindedly reached for the nozzle. I was just about to fill up my tank when I noticed that the gas was a little on the expensive side. Now, I know gas prices have gone up recently, but this was way up there. It was $4.59 a gallon. Yeah. And I said, whoa, what kind of a vehicle uses that stuff? Now, I should add that I could have put this gas in my tank, and my car would have run on it, I'm sure. Anyway, I looked around and saw a car on the lift, and I knew immediately why this gas was $4.59 a gallon. I obviously went to another pump and filled up with the cheaper stuff, the stuff that's...
Oh, you didn't tell us that there was cheaper stuff.
Well, I didn't think it was necessary, because it wouldn't have...
Well, there goes my answer.
Well, what was your answer?
That you were in a foreign country.
But I hadn't gone anyplace. How could I have been in a foreign country if I hadn't left the country?
Oh.
How could that be?
I don't know.
What I saw on the lift was a car that had numbers on it.
Oh, it was a race car.
its doors were welded shut, and it had no glass. It was, in fact, a race car.
A race car.
And this guy must have been the local gas station where all the race car drivers, there must have been a track nearby, came to get their gas. This gas was 110 octane.
Oh!
Racing fuel.
Dilithium crystals.
And had I put it in my tank, my Colt Vista would have melted. But that explains why it was $4.59 a gallon.
110 octane.
110 octane. Wow. Pretty good, huh?
That's good.
Thank God I didn't tank up with that stuff. I'd still been paying for it. Anyway, do we have a winner?
Yeah. The winner is Sean Duffy from Flagstaff, Arizona. And for having his answer selected at random from all the answers that we got, Sean is going to get a $25 gift certificate to the Shameless Commerce Division at cartalk.com. Lucky you. With that gift certificate, he can get a copy of our CD/drink coaster, Car Talk Cartoons, America's Best Disrespectful Car Songs. Wow. You lucky guy.
Because
Sean Duffy from Flagstaff, Arizona.
I wasn't on holiday recently. I feel bad about having. No, I don't. Okay.
You lied.
Yeah, I lied. Anyway, we'll have a brand new poetic mathematics. This is inspired by William Shakespeare, a.k.a. Guglielmo Gettalancia.
Yeah.
And
I got your Gettalancia.
I got to get the lunch now, I think. Anyway, that puzzle will be coming up in the third half of today's show, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you can call us and ask us questions about your car or Shakespeare or whatever. The number is 888-CAR-TALK. That's 888-2278-255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, this is Emily from Rochester, New York.
Emily, you scared me.
Did I? Why?
You woke him up. He was just dozing off.
I was dozing. What's up?
Well, here's my problem. I drive a 97 Volkswagen Golf, and it does this thing where when I first start driving, it'll come to like the first corner or the first stoplight I'm at, and I'll have my foot on the brake, and I'll go to move my foot to the gas, and when I put my foot on the gas, the car does this miserable like lunging forward thing, and it's violent, and the RPMs go up, and it just like straight into the intersection, and it's only in the first like 10 minutes of my driving, and I can't figure out why it does that. It's automatic, so.
It leaps forward.
Yeah, exactly. It's very violent. It's like, it's just the whole car just jumps. So.
Even when you just step on the gas gently?
Even when I just step on the gas gently. I've managed to find a way to take my foot off the gas, the brake very lightly, so that I can feel when it's going to do it. Like I can feel when it's going to start to jump. So I keep my foot on the brake a little bit, and I can control it almost. But sometimes it sneaks up on me, and it just like throws my car forward.
And then after it warms up for a few minutes.
Exactly. It goes away within the rest of my drive, and it's just, yeah.
Do you park in a driveway or on the street at your house?
Well, I live in an apartment complex, so, like, I don't park in a garage. I park in a lot, so.
In a lot?
Right.
And when you start out in the morning, you start up the car.
Uh-huh.
You're backing up?
Yep.
When you put it in reverse.
It does not do it going into reverse. Oh, the silence.
Well, that's why I'm asking the questions here.
Haven't you ever heard the expression, silence is golden?
I mean,
hopefully it will be, right?
If you don't know anything, why open your mouth and prove it?
Well, here's what I think it is.
Okay.
I think you have a sticky throttle.
A sticky throttle?
Yeah, and it's probably sticky because it's all carboned up.
I'm going to like this.
Okay. And so what happens when the engine is cold especially is the throttle is more prone to sticking. And then as it warms up and the throttle expands, the actual hole where the throttle plate resides gets bigger.
Okay.
Then the the condition is ameliorated. But the reason it lunges is that what you don't realize, I don't think, is that when you start pressing on the pedal, even though the pedal is moving, nothing's happening for the first inch or so that pedal moves. What you're really doing is pulling on that cable, which is actually spring-loaded.
Okay.
And then the stuck throttle releases, and boom, the thing shoots through the intersection.
Okay.
And then you finally get it under control, and after the thing runs for a few minutes and it's warmed up, the condition goes away.
That sounds exactly like what would be happening, because for the rest of my ride, it's smooth. It's just that warming up part and the first couple stops.
I happen to think it's brilliant, actually.
I like it.
I think, yeah, I'm very impressed.
And it also means that I'm going to just take a wild guess here.
Okay.
The distance to the next light is much further than the distance to
See, this
from
is
your
how you
house.
always get us. This is how you always.
Is
Just
it
shut
true?
up while the shutting up is good.
You're gonna
What
try.
happened to the silence is golden thing?
It was boring. Is it true?
We
that
had
the
Emily
distance-
eating out of our hand. And all of a sudden she's going to go away thinking what a couple of dodos we are.
Is it true that the distance to the second light is considerably further than the distance from your apartment to the first light?
Yes, usually.
Yippee!
Thank God.
Yeah. Because I notice at that first corner, when I come out at the first corner, it just...
Yeah, big deal. Who cares? All right, see you later.
Well-
Emily, take it to the shop.
Okay.
And actually it would be ideal to leave it overnight so
Okay.
they could experience the thing. But if you can't do that, or if they refuse to experience it, ask them to at the very least clean the throttle.
Okay. So
And
this
it'll-
shouldn't cost me, thousands of
No,
dollars.
no.
no.
Oh,
No,
that's
no.
the best
Not even
news.
hundreds.
No, not even.
Decade. We're talking decades here.
Yeah, less than $50. They will take the snorkel off and they'll clean it with a solvent.
Fabulous.
And it may not fix it, but it should improve it enough to let you know that that's what it is.
Okay.
And to keep you from being a candidate on Stump the Chumps.
All right.
See you, Emily.
Great. Thanks a bunch, guys.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Hi, it's Ken from northern New Jersey. How you doing?
Hi, Ken.
Northern New
must be in
Jersey.
the witness
I
relocation
got a
program.
1978 Alfa Romeo Spider Veloce, and
Oh.
when I back off, like when I upshift, I get this noise out of the exhaust that kind of sounds like a BB rattling around in a coffee can. It kind of
Yeah.
goes tuck, 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 tuck. Or if I back off like in third gear, it does the same thing. And I've had a lot of people speculate what it is, but, we're dealing with mechanical fuel injection here, which is like, black magic.
Yeah. It's a
And-
little wheel with a monkey in there. The monkey runs around like a little hurdy-gurdy thing, and he squirts gasoline.
Now. What do you guys think it is?
What do we think it is?
Yeah.
The noise you're getting is little backfires. Is that what we're getting?
Well, it's not, yeah, it's a
It is backfires. I know it sounds like like it's metallic.
right,
Like a tinkle almost, you might.
like a tinkle.
I think a tinkle. Yeah.
Right.
It's backfiring.
So how do I get rid of it?
Oh, you may not get rid of it. Well, first of all, you should. These guys determined that in fact that's what it is.
No, I've had a lot of speculation as to what it is. Anytime, I used to have a really good guy that I used to take the car to, but he's doing heating and ventilation now. Go figure.
Or maybe he's in the witness protection program, too.
Could be.
If people in the witness protection program meet each other, I guess they don't know. Neither of them knows that the other one is involved in the same
Oh,
program.
you couldn't know. I mean,
couldn't
you never
know.
divulge. It's just you take the secret to your grave.
No, actually, they have a convention each year in San Diego.
They should, though, because they probably have a lot of things they could share, a lot of experiences that they could learn from each other about. It's a shame that they don't get to talk to each other.
Oh, maybe they do. Maybe
Maybe
Ken's
we should
right.
publish a little
Newsletter.
phone book. Newsletter. Ken, you're on the right track here. So now you haven't taken this car to anyone because you don't know anyone who can work on it. Is that it?
That's about where I stand right now, yeah.
I mean, there is a small possibility that you have a loose baffle in the exhaust system, which could make the same kind of noise.
Right.
But it's very likely that maybe one of your injectors or more of them is not working correctly, and you're getting too much gas coming into the exhaust system that isn't burned up, and you're getting little explosions in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so and there may not be any remedy. I don't know. I've never fixed one of these cars. I mean, you may have to replace injectors. You may have to replace the injector pump. But it could
Right.
be something as simple as timing that's incorrect also.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
what I was going to suggest that any one of your buddies could do.
Yeah, go for the simple stuff first.
Start with the
Right.
simple stuff. And if I had to check one thing first, I would check timing.
Okay.
Right.
Well, that sounds good.
See you, Ken.
Take care, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Dorothea.
Dorothea.
Yes.
What an interesting, nice name. Where are you from?
Thank you. I'm from New York City.
Okay, what's up?
Well, I have a Maxima, and I've got this noise is really bad. It's a loud, high-pitched squeal that we hear only after we got new belts that the dealer suggested we get. Now, the sound is, as I said, it's a squeal. It lasts from between 2 to 7 seconds. And on a 130-mile trip, we hear it about 5 to 7 times. But the last time we took the 130-mile trip, we heard it about 30 miles intermittently. The sound is terrible. It's so bad I don't want to get into the car again.
Make the sound.
You want? Oh, I'm glad you asked me. I'm good at this.
Yeah, I know you would be. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
Very good, Dorothea.
And you say for 30 miles it came on and off intermittently.
That's right, on a 130-mile trip. We brought the car back to the dealer, and we complained that perhaps he did not put the timing belt in or the other belts in right. He looked at it, he charged us for a tune-up, and he said he couldn't find the problem. Now, it doesn't...
And you took that, huh? You accepted that?
No, I'm not paying. I'm thinking of suing, frankly.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to know because I'm always looking for new tactics.
If you give me permission to sue him, I will do it.
You can't sue anybody anymore.
No more suing. We have to stop all suing. The only way to get half the lawyers out of business is for all of us to agree we will no longer, maybe a little moratorium of maybe 5 years, during which time no one sues anybody for anything. And these guys will all starve to death and they'll get good jobs, maybe working in the delicatessen.
I think we need to go back to traditional values in this country and use time-honored methods. Beat them up. That always used to work. If somebody wronged you, you hit them with a stick.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all these lawyers come on the scene, and now you have to sue people. No, hit them with a baseball bat.
I agree with you, but what do you do with a dealer who's very nice and patient and won't do anything for you?
Well,
anyhow, let me go on. I have more to say.
Well, he might be right, actually.
This sound you do not get unless we're at highway speeds of about 50 miles and up. That's when the squealing begins.
No kidding.
Now what?
Now, you said he replaced belts.
Yeah.
And then you said timing belt.
Yeah.
Did he replace belts other than the timing belt?
He did that and a couple of other belts, I believe.
Because this is not a typical sound that belts would make. The timing belt would never make this noise.
He said it sounded to him like a pulley.
And when it occurs, you're driving on a straightaway at highway speeds.
Yeah.
You're not turning left or right.
Well, sometimes we are.
Well, but you don't have to be.
You don't have to be.
No.
You could be going straight ahead or turning.
That's right.
And you hear...
Like that.
Are there any animals missing from the neighborhood?
Not yet.
No, I'm going to guess that you have a bad idler pulley. There are a couple of... At least
what did you say?
IDLER.
Idler pulley.
Idler. Something like my brother. He idles a lot.
Okay, or a tensioner pulley. You can also call it that. He'll know what you mean if you mention one of those two terms.
Yeah.
Okay, and I suspect one of those, the bearing in one of those pulleys is bad, and that's what's accounting for the, what do you call that, the intermittency.
Yes.
Put that on Harvard High School's list, too.
Intermittency.
Of the noise.
The bearing and pulley is bad.
Yeah, the bearing in the idler pulley is bad.
Just say tensioner or idler pulley to him.
And it could also be the timing belt tensioner is bad, too, but I think it's not. I think it's, and I think that what caused it was the mechanic put the belts on and put them on too tight. And it damaged the bearing.
So it's their problem.
It's your problem.
We pay for it. It's their fault, but we pay for it, right?
There you go.
It may be their fault, but there's really no way to ever prove it that it is. And so
and that's the problem with doing it with lawyers. You have to prove stuff. You go in there with a stick. You don't have to prove anything.
You don't. No.
If the stick is big enough, he'll fix it, whether it's his fault or not.
Wait, do you realize what a precedent you're setting for your very own customers?
Jeez, I hadn't thought of that, actually.
I mean, how would you like it if your customers now adopt this very strategy that you're proposing here? They're going to come in tomorrow morning with baseball bats.
Well, if the truth be known, that they used to, and that's why we shaped up.
I wish you fellas lived down in my area. You could do the work for me.
They will fix it. It's not a big deal.
It isn't a big deal.
No. I don't think so. See you, Dorothea.
I love your name, Dorothea.
See you later.
Thanks for calling.
Okay, thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, it's time to take another short break.
Yeah, and when we come back, my brother will either read from the Talmud or present this week's puzzler.
My choice, huh? Okay, we'll be back in a minute.
If I still had a Buick, I wouldn't be so cold. a coat like yours when the wind starts to blow. If I still had a Buick, I wouldn't be so cold.
And even though poets everywhere wonder what rhymes with imbecile whenever we say it, this is NPR.
Thanks for listening to Car Talk. You know, NPR has a new podcast called Code Switch. It's hosted by Gene Demby and Shireen Marisol Meraji. Now, Code Switch helps us understand how race and identity crash into everything else in our lives, from music to food to sports, all from a diverse group of journalists. Sometimes they'll make you laugh. Other times you might get uncomfortable, but it will be honest all the time. Find Code Switch at npr.org/podcast and on the NPR One app. Support for Car Talk comes from LearnVest. LearnVest is an online financial advice company focused on empowering people nationwide to make smart decisions with their money. If you want to know how aggressively to pay down your student loans, LearnVest can help. If you want to know how much you should put aside for saving or contribute to your retirement account, yep, they are on it. If you're a mechanic wondering how many phony clutch jobs you'll have to sell to land that 45-foot Sea Hunter Sport fishing boat, they can help. They'll create a custom financial plan and pair you with a financial planner to help keep you on track. To see a sample plan and get a $50 credit, go to learnvest.com/car. Ha! We're back. You're listening to Car Talk.
Don't wake me up like that!
With us, Click and Clack, the Tappert Brothers, and we're here to discuss cars, car repair, and the new puzzler.
The new, what did you call it before? Poetic or something?
Shakespearean.
Shakespearean, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this is I'm gonna recite an equation. Okay, but you got to write this down because you can't commit this to memory.
No.
So I'll give everyone a minute to get a pencil. Okay, time's up.
And when you miss it, go immediately to the website, and it'll be there.
It'll be there. Okay, but I'm going to provide you with an equation, and from that you are going to give me a limerick, which consists of 5 lines. You know, there was a young da 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 da, and it doesn't have any reference to Nantucket or the band at the Waldorf Astoria. Just so we get that straight right off.
But it is nonetheless a limerick.
It is nonetheless a limerick, and I'll even give a little hint. Okay, here it is. Get your pencil.
Wait a second.
You're going to write. This is going to be the numerator of a fraction.
Okay.
12.
Yeah.
Plus 144.
Yeah.
Plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 3 times the square root of 4.
Yeah.
All divided by 7.
Yeah.
That's the first part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 5 times 11. You with me?
Yeah.
Equals 9 squared plus 0. Okay, I'll repeat it.
Yeah.
The numerator is 12 plus 144 plus 20 plus 3 square roots of 4 divided by, now the denominator is 7. Right. So that whole quantity is added to 5 times 11. And now that whole thing on the left equals 9 squared plus 0. And I'm going to give the last line of the limerick.
And you got to come up with...
You come up with the other 4 lines. The last line is 9 squared and not a bit more. Now, if you think... Just think of Nantucket. And
the band from the Waldorf Astoria
is 9 squared and not a bit more. Is there anything like as a clean limerick?
No.
I don't know any.
No, this one is.
So if you think you can express this mathematical equation as a limerick...
Just give us the last line again.
Is 9 squared and not a bit more. Now, if you think you know the answer, write it on the back of a $20 bill and send it to Puzzler Tower, Car Talk Plaza, Box 3500, Harvard Square, Cambridge.
Our fair city.
Matt 02238. Or, of course, you can email your answer from cartalk.com if you'd like to call us, and I don't imagine why you would. 1-888-CAR-TALK is the number. That's 888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
Oh, hi, guys. My name's Ted from New York, Flushing, New York.
Hey, Ted.
You didn't have to tell us where you were from. We could tell.
You can. Why?
Why? Because you sound like you're from New York.
Oh, we don't all sound alike.
Yes, you do.
What's going on, Ted?
Well, I have a little problem with my van. I bought a Dodge van.
This is a full size. This is like a B250 or something?
Yeah, exactly. A B250.
Gotcha.
And it's nice. It has a TV and, captain's chairs and a fold-down rear seat, folds into a bed and stuff like that. And
so what do? You like go camping in Central Park with this?
Well...
no, he goes out to the Mets Stadium and parks in the
Kew Gardens.
Kew Gardens. I like the way you say Kew Gardens. And you say you can tell I'm from New York. Never guess where you guys are from. Anyway, the van has a little bit of a problem. From the first day I got it, it was raining when I picked it up. And as you're riding in the rain for the first 5 minutes, everything is fine. But then you start getting this wobble. Not a wobble like a physical wobble, but a sound wobble, like a go wonka, 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 wonka. And I took it to my mechanic, and I says, what do you think it is? So he says, oh, it's probably water inside the between the body and the floor, the outside body and the floor of the van. So put it up on a lift, and sure enough, there was some weeper holes there that were a little bit clogged up with paint. He drilled them out, and water came out, and that was the end of it.
Really?
But you would hear this, would this be in step with the speed of the car, this wonka, wonka, wonka? In other words, if you doubled your speed from 10 miles an hour to 20, would it go from wonka, wonka to wonka, 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 wonka?
Kind of, yeah. Kind of like that.
And did you ever experience vibration?
No.
Okay.
No vibration.
Continue the story.
Plan B.
So the van was fine until it rained again. And after 5 minutes, sure enough, there would be that wonka wonka sound. So I took it back to my friendly mechanic, and he put it up on the lift. And lo and behold, there was no water, nothing. But it was just annoying. It really didn't affect the driving or the steering or anything.
Wonka, wonka, wonka.
Well, if you take a wash tub, an old-fashioned...
Sure, and you let the water slosh back and forth.
No, it's not a slosh. It's more like a,
It's what you get by shaking a piece of sheet metal.
There you go. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh, that sound.
Oh.
And is it constant?
Yep. But it's a little bit more pronounced when you hit a bump.
A little more pronounced when you hit a bump, but only when it rains.
Well,
wow.
I remember there were some Buicks and some other GM...
Pontiacs.
Buicks, Pontiacs, but I first heard about it from Buicks, that had a problem with an exhaust system that was a shielded pipe, or a heat-shielded pipe, and I believe it was the pipe that led to the catalytic converter.
That sound.
Okay, and what would happen when the thing got heated up, it would expand, but then if you drove the thing through a puddle, for example, and got the outside of it, that is that part of the wrapping of the pipe, cold, it would begin to contract. And it was the movement of one pipe against the other that would make that wonka wonka sound.
Only when it got wet?
And I would try an experiment. I would try getting the thing hot, getting the car hot, and you get out your garden hose.
You don't have to be moving to do this.
You don't.
This is good because it would be tough to do what my brother's going to suggest.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to hose down the exhaust system from underneath.
Let the engine get good and hot.
Okay.
And then sprinkle the hose on it.
Now you have to be moving to get the noise.
Yeah, when we're just standing. Well,
you might not have to be moving.
You may be able to get a hint of it by doing what I suggested, by hosing down the exhaust system. And if you can do that and get a hint of it, then you'll know. And it must be exacerbated by the vehicle moving.
Sure.
I think I should give that a shot.
Give it a shot, and your wife can always strap you to the underside of the vehicle and drive along.
Yeah. Good luck, Ted.
Why, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure
See you
talking
later.
to you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 1-888-CAR-TALK or 1-888-227-8255. Hello, you're on Car Talk.
This is Cathy. I'm from Colorado, Winter, Colorado.
Winter?
Winter.
That's a foreboding kind of name, isn't it?
Oh, no.
So
it's a
Colorado.
Yes.
Colorado, so that must be Cathy with a having trouble with my Cathy's.
Kathi.
No, it's got to be a C.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Winter, Colorado, huh?
Yes, just east of Fort Collins, north of Denver.
Yeah.
On the Front Range.
Well, I think it's named appropriately, I guess, huh?
Yes, at times.
Yeah, at times.
Right now it's more like Wetzer.
Wetzer?
Wetzer.
Yeah.
So what's up, Cathy?
I am on the horns of a dilemma.
Yes.
I am going to be driving next month from here to Putney, Vermont, back in your area.
I know it well.
Yes.
Sure.
My German Shepherd and I are going to summer camp.
Are you?
Really?
Yes.
What kind of summer camp?
Camp Gone to the Dogs.
Camp Gone to the Dogs?
Seriously? Yes. Yes,
Yeah?
we are. Yes.
And what, pray tell, are you going to do with your trusty canine?
Well, all the usual dog things.
Basket weaving for dogs? Poetry for
No,
dogs?
we will have
Working with Lexan, chasing cars,
we'll have square
eating
dances.
pigeons,
How about baseball?
Baseball.
rolling around in disgusting things.
We all would like to do that, but we'll try to keep them from doing that.
That's a great thing to do with your dog.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And you'll be there with other dogs.
Oh, yes.
I mean, well,
And people, too.
And people.
All right, so what's your dilemma?
All right. I am going to be gone for quite a while. I will be driving across the hot Midwest, presumably hot.
Or wet, one or the
Yeah,
other.
or both. And we have two cars. I have my choice of an 89 Toyota pickup, which has no air conditioner, or I have my choice of an 89 Mercury Tracer, which has 103,000 miles on it and an air conditioner. I'm wondering about, I've looked into retrofitting my pickup. It is my pickup, by the way.
Oh, and the other one's a car you would borrow from somebody.
And that, well, my husband.
Oh, I see. Your husband's not going on this little adventure?
And, well, he's going to meet me back there after camp.
Right, okay.
And despite what you say about people who drive pickups, I do not walk with the backs of my hands forward. And my radio is permanently tuned to NPR. So
Okay.
I'm a good guy.
1 out of 2 is not bad.
All right. Now, an 89 Toyota pickup with no air,
Yes.
or an 89 Tracer with air but 103K.
Right.
You considered Amtrak.
Yeah, and I considered flying, but I decided I want to drive.
Yeah, and I don't know, suppose you could take him on a train, but you'd have to put him in a crate and all that stuff.
Right, but this
No,
is
He'd
you
much rather have his head hanging out that window. 3,000 miles of...
Right, it'll take you a week to chisel that dried saliva off the side of the truck when you get there.
I can see him now. Well,
Obviously, the dog is going to ride in the Toyota with you. You can't put the dog in the back.
It's an extra cab, and he gets the back seat.
He gets the back
extended
seat.
cap.
My question is,
Yeah.
I've looked up or looked into
Retrofits.
retrofit, and the quote I have gotten is right about $1,400.
Yeah.
Ouch. Is that reasonable?
Well, no, that's the right price if, in fact, you wanted to do it.
That's the next question.
The other question is it necessary? It's not that hard. And don't forget, you'll be you're not going to be stuck in traffic. You'll be driving with the windows open, and it'll be hot, certainly, but it must get into the 90s in winter Colorado in the summer.
But it's dry heat.
Oh,
and I
heat
don't
is
take
heat.
my dog.
Well, I mean, of these two vehicles, the Toyota is the only one that is likely to make it.
That was my next question. How
Yeah,
likely is the
I
Tracer
wouldn't
to
want to
make
be in a 103,000-mile Tracer doing that trip. So that's out.
I mean, it's possible that your husband is offered the Tracer because he's hoping that you and the Tracer and the dog don't make it back. No, I shouldn't have said that. Was nasty.
That was nasty, right. So the pickup is the only thing to take, unless you want to rent a car, but I guess you don't want to do that. And I would agree with my brother. I mean, we got along for 150 years without air conditioning.
Many died, however.
Many died, but only the weak. The weak. It's
Right.
all Darwinian, man. This is Darwinian. And if you don't make it, it means you shouldn't have made it.
Oh.
Yeah,
No.
I shouldn't interfere with nature. I think the dog won't care as long as he has that tongue going.
No, I think you will make it, Cathy, and I think it'll be fine. I mean, I don't have air conditioning in my car. The only time I notice it is when I'm at a
Just when
dead
it's hot.
stop. And in the summer. In the winter, I don't notice it at all. No, when I'm at a dead stop. And since you will hardly ever be at a dead stop except occasionally, then I don't think you'll even notice it. With the windows open, you'll love it.
Yeah, the truth is when you're moving, it's not a big deal. It really isn't. And the reason so many cars have air conditioning now is there's so much damn traffic. When you're sitting in traffic, you won't be sitting in traffic. You'll be driving along with the wind in your hair and the saliva going out the window on the side of the truck.
Yeah, but don't forget, too, there's the wuss factor. The reason everyone's got air conditioning is everyone has to be prim and proper every minute, has to have their neckties uptight, and has to have their makeup not run, and everyone's got to be so perfect all the time. But you're not. You're going into this back to nature mode for the summer.
Well, yeah, it's hard to be perfect when you're covered with dog fur.
That's true. So forget about the stupid air conditioning. We don't need it.
Well, actually, I hope you have a wonderful time with your dog. This sounds like a great thing to do, and you must love your dog very much.
Oh, very much.
Gone to the dogs?
Gone to the dogs.
Gone to the
Putney,
dogs.
Vermont. I'm sure that they will get 1 million phone calls.
This is a shepherd, I think.
German shepherd.
German shepherd.
How big? 100 pounds?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, he is right at 100 pounds.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
What's his name?
Cody.
Oh,
Cody.
Cody.
Yeah, uninspired, but
No,
but it
that's
works.
all right. No, it's a very Colorado name.
Hey, Cathy, have a wonderful time. Take the pickup, and you'll make it. You'll be happy, and
Don't worry about the
a
air conditioning.
thing.
Okie doke.
See ya.
Good
Thank
luck.
you very much.
Bye-bye.
It's easy for
she's,
us to
She's
say.
calling the guy right now to make the appointment.
$1,400 sounded cheap compared to what.
Well, it's happened again. You've squandered another perfectly good hour listening to Car Talk. Our esteemed producer is Doug, the subway fugitive, not a slave to fashion, bongo boy, cute. Oh, that resurfaced.
Oh, we're really getting him there. He's
Frogman Berman. Our associate producers are David, the Calves of Belleville Green, and Catherine Frau Blucher Fenolosa. Our web lackey is Doug, the Old Gray Mare, assisted by Connie Britchford. Our theme music is by David Dog Grisman, and our technical, spiritual, and menu advisor, just back from the Dalai Lama's 3,364th annual Nanga Parbat free-range yak roast and rice wine festival, John Bugsy Lawler. Our public opinion pollster is Paul Murky of Murky Research, assisted by statistician Margin Overa. Our customer care representative is Haywood Jabuzoff. Our director of top secret strategy is Donatello Nobody.
I won't.
Our sexual harassment investigator is Hank Pankey. Our former brake service manager is Carson DeLake. Our Puerto Vallarta transmission specialist is Cinco de Mayo. Our staff termite inspector is Luke Underwood. Our eBay specialist is Selma Junkoff. Our Russian chauffeur is Peekoff and Dropoff. And our seat cushion tester is Mike Easter.
Of production of Dewey, Cheatham and Howe and WBUR in Boston.
And even though mothers everywhere hurl their week-old Mother's Day bouquets at their radios whenever they hear us say it, this is NPR.